Welcome back to Ben's Play. We're gonna learn about the BIONIC story.
There's only one Ben. You can resume the game now, Max. There's only one Ben, which has been pretty standard so far because the idea of me and Ben being the original two fits with the name of the channel pretty well. Yeah. But Ben B's moving back up to go to college, so there's not gonna be Ben B for a while. Maybe we'll see Ben S or Ben F at some point. I don't know. Maybe.
There's a plethora.
There's a lot of Bens, so the name still works. Unlike Kyle's podcast, where they will probably never be in Tyler's basement again, Max. Wouldn't you say?
Tyler hates him.
Yeah, I want to be.
Tyler's chill with me, but
I want to be on Kyle's podcast. So.
Anyway, Jonah, why don't you tell everyone? Oh, the one thing I was gonna say before you tell the Go Bionic story is that I wonder if I'll ever have to say welcome back to Ben's Play, and I'll be like, there's only one Ben, and it's just me. I'm the only one here. I have to record by myself, because the point of our style of Let's Play is to banter, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if we're not bantering, there are some guys that can pull it off. I love Chugga Conroy, and he's really good at the solo Let's Plays, but they're hard, man. Like, with no Twitch streams, like, no chat, and no other people... That's tough. You gotta be.
Chugga Conroy made a video where he swore, and in that video he got me in trouble. He never swore.
Wow, he never swears. Video. Wow, and like your mom was around or something?
Yeah, and my mom walked in and heard it, and he yelled, "What a bitch!" as loud as possible.
What game was he playing?
It's a classic. He swears once in that video.
What game was he playing? Do you remember?
Super Mario.
I fucking knew you were going to say Paper Mario. I don't know why.
He just goes, what a bitch, so loud. It just got me in trouble. I get to use my laptop for a week.
Wow, that's hilarious. Anyway,
I
watched tons of YouTube videos from people that did not have great language. I had a pretty strong compass when it came to language as a kid, though, so it wasn't a huge issue, but... Yeah, no, I had to be careful with that. Oh, so all your guys are already over there.
Yeah, that's you over there, and you're playing as some sniper at the moment.
Oh. You have a remote control. Gun.
Sniper. So Jonah's saying this map is good, Max, multiplayer.
In multiplayer, it is one of the best maps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's so bad.
Like Call of Duty standards. Which Call of Duty has the best maps?
Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1 is good. Black Ops 2 is good.
Black Ops 2 has great maps. Black Ops 4 takes all the good maps from Black Ops 1 and 2.
I like the Modern Warfare 2's maps.
Modern Warfare 2 maps are great. Oh my god, I actually used Direct
Modern Sniper. Warfare was good, the newest one.
How many shooters have you guys played where you were like, God, this game is fine, but I hate, every time we load into a game, I'm like, God, I hate this map. Like every fucking game. Because for me, that game's Overwatch. But I was going to say, how many other games are there?
Overwatch, I got to that
90% of Overwatch's maps are not fun. They're awful.
A lot of Overwatch when I first got the PlayStation.
We all had our run with Overwatch like crazy. We were even playing it this summer pretty recently. I built the new computer. I wanted to run Overwatch on like epic settings or ultra settings or whatever.
Were you?
Yeah, it was worth turning it down to Ultra because I was making my room really hot. The computer was running really hot, running it on Epic, but there was no performance issues. It was just running hot.
Battlefield Hardline.
Oh my god, it's
every time
so
I loaded
much.
into a map, I was like, God, I hate this map.
So Battlefield Hardline had shitty maps.
Yeah, I love.
Did you ever play that, Max?
No.
Battlefield 3, I love that.
I feel like that was one of the many games Jackson and Chase played. They bought and played together. I'm not sure though. I don't quite remember if they played very much of it, or maybe it was just Jackson or something.
It was.
Anyway, Jonah, I'll let you tell the Bionic story.
We were on Battlefield anyways. So really the first shooter I really started really getting into and playing was like Battlefield 3 back in 2012.
7th grade,
yeah,
6th.
like
well,
7th
for you, it would have been 6th grade because you're younger than me.
Yeah. But
you were ripe for yelling racial slurs into a microphone.
But
which he didn't.
I never did that.
No. My friends on the show are not racist. Smile.
I always hated the kids who yell racist.
I thought that would be your opportunity to gaslight.
I knew
Kyle.
there were kids I went to school with that did that, but that's
I played a ton of Counter-Strike while young, and it's always the people who I didn't like who were trying to be funny and edgy. who'd use...
They're like, haha, I'm 12, N-word.
They would call me the N-word constantly because they thought I was older than them.
Oh, wow, this is fun.
It's so fun.
So fucking dark.
They used to call me old man and shit like that because how deep my voice is.
Yeah, no, Max, he used to play One Direction like through his mic in Counter-Strike games because people thought he was using a voice modifier. So he would just play One Direction songs to prove that it wasn't a voice modifier.
They wouldn't kick me because they said we're gonna kick me anyway.
Yeah.
Go.
But right when I first got Xbox Live, I was like 12. And
what are we doing?
It's Call of Duty Ghosts, man. It's the best one. That's the problem. But
the plot hasn't really gone anywhere yet.
Shouldn't we be going through this?
Because I'm waiting for the plot development. I don't care if the game
have to
sucks.
stack. Sometimes you just have to walk into the wall and they'll let you do it. Is there a different room you're supposed to be in?
I tried to go through here and it didn't
looks
let
like you
me.
tried too early.
Yeah.
Ahead of the light.
But I had just gotten Xbox Live or Xbox Gold. What is it called?
Xbox Live Gold.
Yeah, Xbox Live Gold, and I had never really played online when it came to shooters, so I was really, really bad. But I was playing Battlefield 3, and
at least you were like trying.
Yeah, I was trying. I was like 12, just playing, But so I was really bad. But I would always play the objective. I never, ran around trying to get kills. And we were playing I remember it so clearly. We were playing Operation Metro, Battlefield 3.
Classic map.
Yeah, classic map.
I'm naming this episode Go Bionic. I know that, so keep going.
And we, it was a classic map, and we were the U.S. team, and we were getting destroyed. And they had us back pushed to our spawn. And, who
do you play against now, or was it World War II?
What?
Was it World War II game?
No, it's
modern.
It's modern.
Modern.
Yeah,
so
you're playing against the Russians, basically.
Okay.
No, you're playing against the Chinese, Russia.
No, that's Battlefield 4.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
And so I had my I didn't have my headphone on originally, but we started
back when
losing.
video games weren't political.
Yeah. And then I didn't have my earpiece in, but this guy was like they started telling me oh go this way, and I had a generated Xbox name because I couldn't think of a name. So
it's still the name he uses
yes,
on most things
because of the story.
But you have you most people have you have your Jonah _M_M that you use for your social media accounts.
Oh, shout out, go follow me
on Instagram. What's your preferred media? Instagram.
I don't post on Instagram.
What's your middle name then?
Mitchell.
Mitchell. Okay, I'm glad that's not your first name.
Yeah.
That's not a very good name.
It's a long. It's
not a great sounding name.
Yeah.
It's no Spencer.
Yeah.
It's no Edgerton.
It's no Humphrey.
No Theodore.
Ted isn't a terrible name, but Theodore is an L for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, so finish your story.
Yeah, but so I had a random generated Xbox name that was Bionic Disc 82634.
He remembers those numbers too.
Exactly, and so I made a push, and I did pretty good. I killed a bunch of guys, and this guy on the team that was talking to me, telling me oh, go this way. He just goes, oh yes, oh go Bionic.
Was he a screechy 15-year-old?
He was older than me. He was probably a late teens. But yeah, he was screeching.
I've never been clear on, because we've definitely just been go Bionic, go Bionic a bunch of times, but I've never been clear on exactly how screechy this guy's voice was.
It was he wasn't screechy, but in that moment he was. It was go Bionic, go Bionic, go Bionic. But yeah,
he was voice cracking.
Yeah, voice cracking. It was.
Jonah just went off that one game.
Yeah, that one game, that one life. I think I got 12 kills, and it was the only 12 kills I got that round. I was probably 12 and 24 or something like that.
That reminds me. A couple nights ago, we were talking about baseball because we were doing the Super Mega. I was playing Super Mega Baseball, so we were talking about baseball. And I brought up that season, that Lane Hardwood season we had, because we found out through a whole bunch of piecing together that our friend Solomon was on Ben B's team that year on Louisa's.
He was on Louisa's when we were on Lane
Yeah,
Hardwood?
which was confusing because Solomon played baseball with you, didn't he, Max?
Yeah.
But then he didn't. He switched to our league. To our league, and you guys stayed in Pony League, right?
Yeah.
So we learned Salmon was on Louisa's.
Oh, okay.
So I went through that season, and Salmon was like, "You're literally describing my experience." He found the picture of him as a 10-year-old or whatever, or 9-year-old. So I remember saying, so the story I told, I was like, "Hey Ben, is this supposed to happen?" Yeah, you're supposed to lose connection there.
Yeah.
Do we get an achievement for every mission?
Yeah, of course it's Call of Duty.
Our players need to feel a sense of accomplishment for making basic progress in our game.
Yeah.
If not,
they'll stop. They can go play Battlefield instead.
Battlefield's campaign is so much better.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about?
The multiplayer's better.
Battlefield 4's campaign.
Who's hunting the ghost? Rourke is?
No,
Battlefield 4 campaign. So
he's not even. He doesn't even have
he's not even Brazilian.
He doesn't have a federation goal. He's just trying to.
Because he's brainwashed. Yeah, he's brainwashed.
Ben. But I don't
Come
know
on,
that.
it's basic Call of Duty.
Every time someone's bad, they're brainwashed.
Oh, Riley on the jet.
Riley on the jet.
What are you pause for a new episode?
No, it's fine. We'll go a couple more minutes. I was gonna say. So Jonah, I tell this story a lot. I don't know if you can corroborate it, but I'm gonna see here. It's gonna be in an episode, so it should be interesting. Do you remember so our team that year, me and Jonah's team. Oh, we could tell the JD penis story next.
We could tell
God.
the JD penis.
I know JD. I know exactly who you're fucking talking about. That fucker was awake.
So I'll tell the first part of the baseball story first. So me and this kid we knew, JD, we were the best players on our team. Yes. I'd say we put in a lot of work. We pitched. One of us pitched almost every game. I'd say, right?
Yeah.
But we were pretty bad still. We were we might have been the lowest seed. Might have been the last place.
Seed, yeah.
We were 8-12 or 7-13 or so. We weren't that good. But we go into the playoffs. We face Ben B's team. The coach of that team is this douchebag drill sergeant man who was the All-Stars coach. Yes. He was an ex-Marine.
Yeah.
I was on the All-Stars team, so I got to know him. Actually a pretty nice guy, but outwardly kind of a prickly douchebag. He drove a Maserati, Max. You know, I want to show people I'm rich, but I can't really afford a Ferrari kind of guy, right? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, are you gonna die here?
I don't want to.
I don't imagine you want to. Anyway, we played them in the first game of the playoffs. Probably the best Little League team I had ever seen in a regular season. They maybe lost 4 games. They were 16-4 or something, right? And
it was a gunship.
Oh.
And in that first game, I pitched against them, and we went out there and we shut them down.
How do I kill it?
You remember, Jonah, that first game? I shut them down, right?
Yes, I remember. I was playing shortstop that game.
Oh, weird. That's not a position you played very much.
No, I played a lot of.
I think didn't Joe usually play shortstop?
Joe did. Yeah.
Drone strike.
Anyway. So that first game, what the fuck? You get to control this?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that first game, I shut them down. We won. It was a big upset. But I swear, when Benby came up that first time in that game, you remember what happened?
He hit a home run.
No, he didn't hit a home run. Not in that game.
I thought.
Remember, that was a couple years later.
When that was a couple
when he hit the grand slam.
Yeah,
that was a couple years later.
Yeah.
That's the origin of Grand Salami Ben.
Yes,
Max.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. That was a few years later.
Do you remember what happened in that game when he came up?
No.
I threw him a meatball and he hit a single. And I swear to God, I never said anything about that pitch until a couple years ago, and I brought it up again a couple days ago. I maybe took a little too much off that pitch, and he hit a single in the left, and I was like, damn, fuck. Because they had so many good hitters that I was getting out, and Ben came up. It was Ben's first year, so he wasn't that good. He was really good the next year, but he wasn't that good his first year. Yeah. Because it was my second year, so I was more experienced. But
I remember that was my first year playing kid pitch.
Yeah, and it was Ben's too.
Yeah.
And I threw that pitch, and I was like, fuck, you know what? I gave him one. Because he's my best buddy. He's my neighbor. We were like best friends as kids. You know, we're still probably best friends, I'd say. And Benby goes, and I tell Ben that story, and he goes, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. That's fucking bullshit, dude. Fuck you. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And he's like, anyway, when he paused, next time on Ben's play, we'll tell... I'm gonna finish the story about our baseball season because there's a funny part about Drew the drill sergeant guy, and then We'll tell the JD penis story next time.
I need to, also, I'll tell my horrible baseball story.
Okay.
Next time.